Updating your database schema when you're building with Gadget is relatively simple. All you need to do if you want to add a table to your database is add a data model. So I can go ahead and add a to-do model here. Gadget's going to run all the Postgres migrations under the hood for me. So now I have my table instantly available, as well as some default fields or columns. And I can go ahead and add my own custom fields. So if I add an item field, this is now a column that can hold the description of my to-do items. I can add some built-in validations or write my own. I'll make this required. And I can go ahead and add an is complete field. We'll make it a Boolean, and I'll set the default value to false. Because this is Postgres under the hood, it is relational, so I can add relationships to other existing models. So if I add a user field and then select the belongs to relationship type, so that to-do belongs to user, and then set the inverse so that a user can have many to-dos. There we go. Now my to-do model table is related to my user model. And this is how we can build out multi-tenant applications. Gadget also supports complex field types such as vectors or file storage, and any files uploaded are going to be stored on our highly performant CDN and referenced here in the file field type in Postgres. As you make changes to your models and fields here in Gadget, a couple things are happening under the hood. First off, we're auto-generating a CRUD API for your application. We're going to keep it up to date as you modify your models and fields. And while we're doing that, we're also going to auto-generate API documentation for you so your docs are always up to date with the latest shape of your model, of your database schema. And because this is a serverless Postgres database, you don't need to worry about things like indexing your database. We're going to do that for you automatically. Scaling database resources, once again, our infrastructure team is going to handle that, as well as things like creation of read replicas. When you use the Gadget CLI to pull down your Gadget project locally, you'll also have schema files that are generated for your data models. These files can be pushed and managed in Git. And so you're able to effectively source control your database schema and your database infrastructure when you're using Gadget. If you have any questions about data models in Gadget, go ahead and check out our documentation or ask in our developer Discord. Until next time, I hope you keep building more and coding less with Gadget.